I have 10 miniature games that I wanted to go through, and they're pretty quick. Each one of these games are 10 moves. So let's get started. All right, so this is how this game started. E4, C5, and then after E4, C5 initiated a Sicilian defense, then we have the move D4. After D4, C takes on D4, C3, going into the Smith-Morra gambit, and then we got the move D5, which is basically a decline in the Smith-Morra gambit. After D5, E takes on D5, Queen takes on D5, Knight to F3. Remember, this pawn cannot capture on C3 because the Queen is pinning that pawn to their Queen. And so after pawn captures, Queen can just capture their Queen. All right, so after Knight to F3, we have the move. Actually, let me take those lines off. Giving y'all too many hints. After bishop to G4 in this position, pinning our knight to our queen, we have to move queen to A4, checking their king on E8. After queen A4, knight to C6, and then we have the move knight takes on D4, bishop goes to D7, and then knight to B5. Moving this knight so many times in this position is bad for the white pieces, especially since they haven't developed their pieces yet. And this is, oh snap, we should actually flip the board because we are going to be on the blacks. Dang it, stupid camera. It's always dying on me. There we go. Let's finish this right quick, and then I'm gonna have to switch my camera. Actually, I'm gonna be switch my camera from here on out, from right now. After the move knight to B5, then what do you think, actually, what do you think black did next here? I'm gonna let y'all do it. What do you think black did next? I'm back on YouTube, Twitch, buffered too much. Dude, I'm stuck on 700. How many students are there in your coaching class? Well, I don't have an in-person coaching class. I just teach chess online. The only opening with black I know is the Scandinavian. It is a good, yeah, that's a good opening too. It's kind of hard to play because you usually learn that you're not supposed to develop your pieces. What's your best chess tips? Well, I would say play chess games, get experience. And not only that, but do chess puzzles and study chess. You should be studying new things every time that you're studying chess out of a book or watching a video, things of that nature. What is the best move for the black pieces? Not the best move, but what do you think this grandmaster did here? Sorry, I'd love to stay, but I got to go to bed. See you later, ex-spectator. This dude got the FBI sound. I didn't even hear it, my bad. Dude, I am stuck on 700. Okay, so have y'all thought about, y'all not have the same moves right now. Y'all not have the same moves right now. All right, cool, we got it back. Okay, what are y'all saying? What is the move that black, what do you think black did here? What's your opinion on the king's? Y'all are just asking, what do you think black did here? Queen E5 check? Queen E5 check? Queen E5 check, queen takes on E5. Castle alongside, Metello. Yep, that's what he did here. He castled alongside. After castling alongside, knight takes on A7, which is a horrible move by the white pieces, just continuing on attacking on the queen side. What do you think happened here for? What do you think happened here for the black pieces next? Why is this such a bad move that the scale kind of went up to like -5? I only know 4 openings. The Prince is King. I know, and that's good. You don't have to know every single opening in chess. You don't got to do that. What is the best move for the black pieces? Are you even reading this? I read you, Mateo? I don't know. Metello? I think it's Metello. Knight takes, and then queen under attack. Riser, you are correct. After knight takes on a7, which is attacking their queen on the a4 square, then we have the move queen takes on a7 by our opponent. And what do we do next here? What do we do next here for the black pieces? And what if I told you, actually, I'm not even going to tell you that yet, but I am going to give you 1 minute to figure out the next move. You're on the timer now. There we go. If you don't figure it out under that 1 minute timer, I'm going to shamelessly plug something. What is the best move for the black pieces? Queen e5, rook c8. Black rook develops with the bishop threat and gaining tempo. What? What are we doing? Rook c8? We can't go to rook c8. Bishop g4. Bishop g4 is threatening checkmate. That could have happened, but you got to be a little bit faster, all right? Time is important. You got to be precise with your moves. Sacrifices the, wait a minute, what is that? Gaming from Discord? Sacrifices the bishop for an optional queen mate? Yeah, it could be a queen mate. If the bishop was not here, there could be a queen mate, right? There could be a queen mate on d1. That is true. But what is the best move here? Okay, the timer already went out. But what if now I'm gonna give y'all a big hint. What if I told y'all there is checkmate in 3? There's a forced checkmate in 3 moves. Thanos, you are correct, but you don't know why it works, so it is what it is. There's forced checkmate in 3 moves. Paul, you are correct. Thanos, you are correct. Shyrus, you are correct. Yep. We got the move queen to d1, sacrificing the queen completely, which forces our opponent to capture the queen. And then after king captures on d1, what happens next? Yeah, double check, but which double check are we doing here? What is the best move for the black pieces right now? Queen d1 and then bishop g4. Gaming from Discord, you are correct. Shyrus, you are correct too. Yep. Bishop to g4, attacking the king with the bishop and attacking the king with the rook on d8, which the opponent resigned after this because once king to e1 happens, what is checkmate in 1? What is checkmate in 1? It looks extremely, it looks extremely similar to something. Yep, this is a well-known checkmate pattern. This is a well-known checkmate pattern. Suwaz, you are correct. Rook to d1, checkmate. Now, what if the king moves to c2? Because I know some people is gonna say, what if the king moves to c2? I'm mad at you, h1. What if the king moves to c2? You never go over whatever I wanna go over. It's like, okay, just calm down. I usually go over everything so that you know for future reference. And it's hard to see these type of moves during it's hard to see these type of moves during an actual game than like a puzzle. So it's good to see this. And this is a Grandmaster game. These were two real players, a John against Dutch, and this game was played back in 1964. Paul, you are correct. We got the move bishop to d1, checkmating the king. Unraised, thank you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Bishop to d1, checkmate. Bishop to d1, checkmate. And so, yeah, that is a good checkmate to keep in mind, especially when you're playing your own games. Let's move on to the next one.